Hi, I'm David from Rhino Piling, and today I'm going to give you a behind the scenes look at how we get people out of the ground. Welcome to the first episode of Spotlight On, a new series where I'm going to shine a spotlight on different aspects of our operation, starting with this. This is a Grundomat. It looks like a miniature space rocket, but it's actually the complete opposite, as the Grundomat is what we use to drive our pile casings into the ground. So needless to say, it's an indispensable piece of equipment for us. It's manufactured by a company called Tracto Technik, who are based over in Germany, but they have a depot right here in the UK, so I paid it a visit.
Hi there, I'm James Montague. I'm the Area Sales Manager for Tracto Technik UK Limited. We are a German manufacturer based in Lennestadt in Germany, and the company was founded in 1962 to support the mining industry with pneumatic tools. We've now grown considerably. We employ over 500 people, and we have 7 global distribution centres as well, the UK being one of those, and we're represented in 70 countries worldwide. So we're a big organisation. We turn over about 100 million euros a year. But our bread and butter product is our Grundomat mole, and that's what we'll be talking about today, because that's what Rhino Piling use. Well, let me introduce you to our 130mm Grundomat mole, and it's called a 130 because that's the diameter of the tube, and that's the size of the pile, that size or larger that it can drive in. It's a pneumatic soil displacement hammer, and within it, it's got one of these pistons which is driven up and down by the compressed air, and that's what drives the pneumatic hammer. They're commonly referred to as a mole, and we call them our Grundomats.
So that all sounds lovely, but what does it mean to the customer who just wants to get out of the ground?
Well, because it's so much smaller, it's less expensive than a traditional drop piling rig. It's very easy to get into small, tight access situations. It doesn't make too much noise. And because it's less expensive, it means that you as the end customer don't have to pay as much for getting your piling done than you would using a traditional drop piling rig. Now, this little thing can be transported down alleyways, through houses, into back gardens, and it's absolutely perfect for doing those small domestic and small industrial building jobs. And being built by us and supported by us, it's always going to be reliable, and it's going to get the job done for you and get it done at the right price.
We're really happy with the Grundomat and all of the benefits it allows us to pass on to our customers. So much so that we've actually invested in 7 of them over the past 4 years. And having so many of them, plus the fact that they're serviced and maintained to the highest possible standard by the manufacturer themselves, means that we'll never let anyone down because of a broken Grundomat. So it almost goes without saying, as well as the Grundomat itself, we're also extremely pleased with our relationship with Tracto Technik. But what do they think about us?
I first met Rhino Piling in February 2018 when they came to do a piling course for Brad's first 4 lads that he set on when they started the company. And I can remember thinking then that this looked like a dynamic, go-getting young company. And Brad said to me, I remember, that he wanted to have the best product with the best lads to be able to give the best service so he could build a strong business. And I can remember thinking at the time, this sounds like a company that's going somewhere. And since then, they have now bought 7 130 Grundomats, and we look after them all and we support them all. And yeah, it's fantastic to see a customer going from strength to strength. And in four short years, Rhino Piling have become a very, very significant player in the piling market. And that's purely as a result of the fantastic customer service that they give. And it's that philosophy that we buy into as well. And we support Rhino as much as we can. They support the customers. It's a symbiotic relationship. And I'm really pleased to see that they're doing so well.
It is of the utmost importance to us that we get you out of the ground as professionally and as hassle-free as possible, and we hope that's been reflected in the type of equipment that we choose to use and the standard of the companies that we associate with. Next time on Spotlight On, join Rhino's technical advisor Jonathan as he travels far and wide problem solving and helping people decide the best course of action that will ultimately get them and their project
out of the ground. See you then.